Hey, fellow brothers and sisters, good afternoon. Today is Friday again. Hey, how was the weekend last week? There was many questions on your head, which I believe we are going to discuss today. Let's look at a summary of what we have discussed in part one and part two, and we can come on to the next topic that we have, which is coming of uh, public. Now, from the part one, we spoke about a king having a dream and the interpretation of. Then we saw how the first kingdom, the second kingdom, the third kingdom, and the coming of the fifth kingdom. We related that one in the second part to the coming of the in the same part to Ghana's republic, where we also spoke about the first republic, the second republic, the third republic, the fourth republic, and the coming of the fifth republic. Now we are going to look into the coming of the fifth republic in regards to the fifth kingdom, which has to evolve from the fourth kingdom that came. Okay, so now if we look at the whole thing, we see that in the vision, it is stipulated that a stone came from heavens without any hand casting it from a rock or something of that nature. Hit on the head, which is the gold, where the first kingdom came to the chest, came to the waist, went down to the thighs, and then to the feet, to the ground, so that it crashed everything down. Okay, so now if we bring it down to Ghana's republic, it also what kind of a stone is going to come from heaven to hit on the fourth republic so that that republic will go down from first republic is already down, second republic is also down, third republic is also down, and now we're on the fourth republic, so it's coming down. So which stone will hit that one to let it dismantle? We don't know that one. But if we look at Ghana, First Republic, how it was overthrown, it was the same thing that overthrew the Second Republic. Same thing overthrew the Third Republic, which was the military coup. So does it mean that the Fourth Republic is also going to be overthrown by a military coup or evolution? And that's a question that is on the table, which we are looking at. Now, if we take a close look into it, we see that guns and ammunition, bazookas, and chemical weapons and biological weapons, they are mainly for primitive people. It's only primitive people that use it. Civilized people don't know what is called guns and ammunition because there's no way I have to shoot my brother. But uncivilized people, they use guns and ammunition to protect themselves because they are weak inside. You see, so at the place where we are at the moment, there is no way we can say we are expecting guns and ammunition to remove the Fourth Republic. It will never be that way. But what could be the other way that can remove the Fourth Republic? Probably there's one weapon that we have not thought about. That weapon could be common sense. Anyway, we'll come to it when we enter into the Fifth Republic to see where common sense will fit into it. In the meantime, what do you think is going to be the consequence that will be able to remove the Fourth Republic in order to bring in the Fifth Republic, which has to evolve from the Fourth Republic? Like I said, common sense. Now, to understand this, let's look a little bit of the history of Ghana. If we look at the time of the colonial administration, it was the colonial masters who were providing everything for the people. The people needs and everything were being provided by them. In actual sense, the people didn't know what exactly they were expecting because all their wishes will only be granted only when the colonial masters sees an interest in that particular ground. Then they will satisfy that. Apart from that, to the colonial masters who were doing the same thing. Then the independence came. Independence came and the first administration came into existence. The first administration saw that there is a power from the administration and there's a power from the people. If you put these two powers into one pot, there is a possibility that he can unite the whole nation in order to be able to build, stable and sustainable. This was misunderstood by certain segments of the society. Those people who did not agree to that idea, they planted their people in the administration. Those people started creating holes within it. These holes, when the time came, became evolved for everybody to see what it was. So the military will have to come in. When the military came in, they removed them and gave it to the second party, which was the Busia Dankwa party. Now, when the Second Republic came into the scene, came into power, what they did was they made sure that all the activities of the previous government, which is the First Republic, was banned from the country. So, in actual sense, it was that party alone which was in control of the Second Republic. Now, they also started doing the same thing that the First Republic was doing. So the military came into the scene again. Then the military took over. They took over from 1966 till 1978. Then 1979, another military rose up from the military, overthrew the military governance. The military gave it down to the Third Republic. Now, the Third Republic were First Republic people, First Republic administration of the First Republic, who were able to survive the brutalities of the Second Republic. That came into the scene. They also come because they have been marginalized and oppressed for a very long time. They also felt like it's time for them to satisfy their greediness and selfish interest. So they started playing the same game, which gave another way to the military to come in again. And when the military came in, the military realized that no, we need to go out of it. How do we go out of it? The military cannot just go out of it without putting anything in place. So we had a unified governance. This unified governance meaning civilian and the military coming together to form a unified governance, which had that name as a PNDC administration. So with the PNDC administration, they were able to form a foundation for the Fourth Republic. Now, the Fourth Republic has been in place for so many years. We have seen two parties, which is the NDC and the MPP, coming for 8 years and going, 8 years and going, 4 years and going, 4 years and going. And it is the same NPP and NDC parties which are still moving the Fourth Republic. So now, if we look at it very well, you will see that from the First Republic down to the Fourth Republic, it has always been political parties and nothing else. All these political parties and ideas and ideologies has never brought us down to any place. So what do we have to get out of the Fourth Republic in order for us to be able to go to build a proper nation? This is what is going to give in for the Fifth Republic. The question is, how will the Fifth Republic look like? Sisters, today is Friday. There's no need to waste much of your time. Anyway, those who have not subscribed yet, if you subscribe, I don't have to send it down to you. You just be sitting down in your home. Before you realize if I'm on live, you can just come over and send me your messages. But if you don't subscribe, then it means that I always have to send it to you. Sometimes you might miss certain topics. But the thing is, it follows sequence. So if you don't follow one, that means you need to go back to catch up with the way the whole thing is going. See, name for our group. Thinking of Zion Train, so that the train station to one station, and in that way we can have fun with the whole summer. I believe you're going to have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you again.